So we just got done with exercise 12, drop of dew of concentrated light for healing. You know, I talked about this exercise if you saw the exposition for part 1, or part 2, I believe, and a little bit in the first exercise exposition for part 2 of shadow work of the energy body. And, you know, when we're doing this type of work, we're finding within us deep places that have held this energy, this stuck energy for prolonged periods. And the meditation and the exercise leads us down into the caverns deep below the body that hold energy and hold stuck places that are just need to be cleansed out. And you may see tunnels upon tunnels and strange experiences that are profound and change your perspective on how your psychological body, I want to say, exists. And the connection between yourself and the earth and yourself and the universe through this exchange of your energy and the places where things are stored. You might find things that I didn't even talk about in the exercise or in the book, if you've read the book, that are connected to this work. You know, there might be things that are dealing with the consciousness itself, where when you dropped the dew through your body and it went down into these caverns, you had to do more and more. I've had to drop the concentrated energy multiple times sometimes into this space to fully cleanse it out. And you might see it as forming in a black tunnel of you know, goo or like turning into like a pus white stuff. You know, and I look at it as like evaporating or just removing and expelling and moving through me. And also, like, you can look at it as it just eviscerating or creating a hole for it to travel through. But I wouldn't say that, like, you know, putting it somewhere else is the best option, because, you know, you want to destroy this energy, you want to remove it and cleanse it, and then kind of like set the space for this place within us, this energy place below us that we can store energies in, like positive energies, and we can impact it. You know, when people get really sick, like physically sick with sickness in their body, they can have these spaces fill completely full and have them be very negative spaces that they can't unstick. And this is the perfect exercise to remove that energy and remove that from us and release that. You know, there's a lot to be said about the body and how it's connected to the earth. You know, me sitting here, how connected I am to the earth. You know, it's amazing to think of just us being born on earth, just us being living on earth. We are connected to the earth so deeply. And I know in later exercises, you know, you're setting the sun as your root, or you're invoking the universe into you, putting the earth in your heart. You know, those are later exercises, much later exercises. But when we're connecting to the mother, you know, the thing that holds us in her womb at all times, you know, we are one with her fully. And when we connect to that energy, we realize that within us is all of these places, these chasms, these caverns, these connecting lines between here and there, and these roots that go deep into the earth, or whatever they are, you know, tendrils, what have you. And we're so connected to the earth and everything involving it that we don't even realize, you know, well, it doesn't matter what planet you're from. You're going to feel this way about a planet, you know, about the planet you're from. You're going to have these spaces within you that are fully of that mother planet that they're connected to. So it doesn't. I know that sounds very strange to say, but I mean it's life. Life is as simple as everything existing everywhere all at once. Wherever it's from, it's experiencing very similar experiences to you or to me, or what have you. So there's nothing that is without connection to what we're doing, and we're becoming more and more aware of that in this work. So if you have no idea what this is that's going on, or this crazy person talking to you, I'm Hayam in Neshama, and this is Free Occult Courses. This is my Free Occult course on my YouTube page, and the top pinned comment will lead you to the very beginning of the course if you have interest. This is the Not Your Cult's Energy Work course based on my book, Not Your Cult's Energy Work. And my book is available if you want to go deeper into this work on Amazon, and if you have Amazon Prime, it's probably free shipping. And if you want to buy it directly from me off my Etsy, it's you have to pay the shipping, but it comes straight off my altar. So I also have other stuff on my Etsy. I have PDFs and PDF of the book, and I have rituals and different sorts of things, and I offer readings through Lilith on a Discord server. So that covers almost everything. If you want to donate, you can donate through my Buy Me a Coffee link or through my website, the Square on my website, and there's a link there's a link to that in my bio section of YouTube. So if you have any comments or questions, my website is heyamineshama.com. If you have any comments or questions or anything, you can put it down below, or you can email me at freeoccultcourses@gmail.com. So I thank you very much, and there's more to come.